friends, and welcome back again to my channel today. I hope God is being faithful to you guys, and I hope you guys are doing wonderfully well. I want to appreciate you guys for watching my videos. Thank you so very much for the time you put into it. I appreciate you guys so very much, and I want to assure you once again that I don't take even one view for granted. I appreciate you guys so very much, and if you are yet to subscribe, please, I'm begging you, help me and click on that subscribe button on your phone even as you are listening to me right now, and also touch the bell so that you get notifications anytime I upload. So to the business of today we shall be making a very simple shirt, a very simple top. It's going to be a free top with belt, a free top with belt, and I shall be using this chiffon fabric for it. This is just 1 yard, so you don't even need much to make it. Just 1 yard of this chiffon fabric is what I'll be using to make it. So let's get right to work. All right, having spread out my chiffon on the table neatly, I folded it into 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right, now the length of our blouse is 24, which is here. I'm going to leave the rest as my allowance because, like I said, it's going to have belts down here. All right, so the next thing I should do now is to measure my neck. And because this top is not having zip, I should do it in such a way that I can wear it through my head without any difficulty. So I'm going to make the neck 4 inches. I mark. Normally I'm supposed to measure my shoulder, but because I shall not be attaching any sleeve to it, whatever is left here is going to form my sleeve. So I will now leave the rest. Then I'll measure 1.5 inch shoulder slope here. Then I connect it to my neck. I have to be careful because of this chiffon so it doesn't move. All right. Okay. Now I'm going to measure 9 inches from my shoulder slope. I measured 9 inches. This is where my hand will pass through, and then I'm going to go in by 2 inches also. All right, so from here now I'll measure the bust, and the bust I'll be working with is 44, which is here, and then 2 inches seam allowance. It's not up to 2, so I'll have to follow these 2 inches that I removed from here. And I'll draw it down. If you like, you will remove this sharp edge. You will just do it like this. I hope you are getting me. I think I'll be working with this one. Let me remove this sharp edge. So that is all, because I'll be attaching belt here, a band like belt, but it's going to have dropping. So now the depth of my neck is, I think I will use 6 for the front, and then 3 for the back. 6 for the front and 3 for the back. So I'm going to cut the back first. When I separate it, I will then cut the front. I'm cutting my shoulder. All right. So I will now cut this place also. I will open here up. So that is it. Now I will go to my machine and fold here. I will go in maybe by half an inch on the two sides. I will finish up my neckline and then I will come back. But before then, let me cut the front. This is the front. Alright, so now I will go and tape it. Sew here and then come back. Now I have stitched it and also knitted the neckline. I used a bias to knitting the neckline. So the next thing I will do now is to join these two fabrics together. So I'm putting it like this. Then I will sew it down half an inch. And on this side too, I will take half an inch and sew it down. As you can see, I have joined the two shoulders together. So the next thing I will do now is to determine the midpoint here on this lower side, on this waist side. And then give it just a small pleat. That's the effect I want this one to have. Just give it small pleat. Let's say I'm marking out 4 inches. So I'm going to give it small pleats between these 4 inches. Just very tiny pleats, maybe like 4 or 5 times. I will do the same thing at the back. I hope you can see the pleats. I gave it 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I did the same thing at the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now I'm going to proceed to join them together. Remember, the measurement we are working with is 44. So here is my 44. I'll measure it down. Then here I'm going to take just 1 inch, or half. Let me just take 1 inch. So this is how I'm going to join it. Then on one side, I'm going to stop somewhere here. I will sew and stop somewhere here. But first, let me join it. I have joined the two sides. But on the left side, I stopped at a point. Can you see that? This is the right side. I joined till the end. And then on the left side, I stopped at this point. Now, I'm going to open this like this. Open this side like this. Fold it in by half an inch and sew it on the body. I will do the same thing on the other side. So this is where my belt will end, or my band will end. So I'm leaving it open. I have done it, as you can see. I've stitched it against the body. This is it. I'm going to go ahead and cut here a little to free the armpit. I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. All right, we're almost done. Now the next thing now will be to cut our band or belt. Now I've cut out the band. This is the band. The next thing I will do is to measure this circumference. This down part, I will measure it. The measurement I get, I will divide it here. Do you understand? The measurement of this circumference here, I will divide it into 2 and measure it out on this band. So 47 is what I got. Divided into 2 will give us 23 and half. Here. This is our 23 and half. So I'm going to notch here. This is our 23 and half. Having done that, I will now proceed to fold here. You see, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. I have turned the right side inside, and so the wrong side is now on the outer part of it. I will now stitch it to the point where I notched. I will follow the other end and stitch it also to the point where I notched. Now, having done this, having stitched it, I'm going to proceed now to stitch it starting from this opening. Like this, I will stitch it all the way down. Having done that, I will also proceed using 1/2 inch to cover it up like this. I'll place it on top like this. Can you see that? And cover up this rough surface. I'll do it down and then down. So here is the result of our top. Can you see how beautiful it is? You can see my rope. It's fitting very, very fine, and it's only 1 yard, so you too can try it on your own at home. Thank you so very much for watching till the end, and if you are yet to subscribe, I beg you in the name of God, hit on the subscribe button and also touch the bell so that you get notifications once I upload. Till we meet again in our next class, take good care of yourself, and I love you from the bottom of my heart. Bye.